Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. We're continuing with the BJCP style guidelines. Now we're on 10B, Dunkles Weissbier, formerly known as a Dunkelweizen. I don't know why they changed the name, but who knows. Anyway, so this is a beer I've never had it before. This is Tucher Dunkles Hefeweizen. Alright, so 10B, Dunkles Weissbier. Overall impression, a moderately dark German wheat beer with a distinctive banana and clove yeast character, supported by a toasted bread or caramel malt flavor. Highly carbonated and refreshing with a creamy, fluffy texture and light finish that encourages drinking. Comments: the presence of Munich and or Vienna type barley malts gives the style a deep, rich barley malt character not found in a Weissbier, also known as a Dunkelweizen, particularly in the United States. You can read the history yourself. Characters, ingredients, pretty much the same as a regular wheat beer, at least 50% wheat, maybe up to 70. Decoction massive traditional, but they don't use it anymore, so it's not really, I guess it shouldn't be traditional, it's archaic, I guess, or whatever. Style comparisons, reflecting the best yeast and wheat character of a Weissbier blended with the malty richness of a Munich Dunkel. The banana and clove character is often less apparent than in a Weissbier due to the increased maltiness. So look at our vitals: 10 to 18 IBUs, SRM 14 to 23, which that Schneider Weiss would really be in that range. 4.3 to 5.6 ABV, so, again, table strength, not too strong. Let's go get this in the glass. It's Saturday afternoon. This is going to be fun. All right, so I've got the Tucher Dunkleweisen in the Spiegel glass here. It looks pretty good. Obviously much darker than the regular Weissbier. Let's dive right into the aroma. Smell is great. I definitely get the banana and clove, but this one has like way more malty, bready, bread crust kind of aroma going. They mentioned in the specs there it's like a Munich Dunkel with that banana and clove character. It definitely is. To me it's big, huge whole wheat bread. I don't think I'd say chocolate, but there's like a tiny, there's a bit of a toasty kind of scent in there, but and it's sweet from those banana and clove, yeast esters and phenols and stuff. Maybe a hint of bubble gum or vanilla. It's not quite as strong as in a Weissbier, and I really don't get any hops in there at all. Maybe just a tiny little bit of herbal or earthy or something like that. Let's check the specs. Aroma: moderate phenols, usually clove, and fruity esters, usually banana. The balance and intensity of the phenol and ester components can vary, but the best examples are reasonably balanced. Optionally, a low to moderate vanilla character and or faint bubblegum notes may be present, but should not dominate. True. Hop aroma ranges from low to none. True. It may be lightly floral, spicy, or herbal. A light to moderate wheat aroma, which may be perceived as bready, doughy, or grainy, may be present and is often accompanied by a caramel, bread crust, or richer malt aroma. I agree. I don't know why they don't have that first. It says a light to moderate wheat aroma may be present. It's not maybe present. It definitely is present. I never had a Dunkelweizen that didn't have a lot of malt presence like this. The malt aroma may moderate the phenols and esters somewhat. So, yeah. Smells really good. It's kind of the way, I think that the specs for the aroma on here are kind of wonky, so it's kind of hard to accurately gauge this. But I'm gonna go pretty high. I'm gonna go 10 out of 12. Might even come back and bump that up. We'll see. All right, so appearance, obviously, probably looks brown on camera. Hold up to the sunlight here. It's very dark, chestnut, kind of a chestnut, like super deep amber or copper chestnut, brownish thing. It's actually, I don't want to say clear, but it's not like a super, it's not opaque from all the yeast. Color is, I'd say it's about 17 to 22, and this did have a big, huge, fluffy head, and I had some technical difficulties. That's why it's kind of faded. But it was up over the brim of the glass. You'll see on the thumbnail. So, good looking beer. Let's check the specs and appearance. Light copper to mahogany brown in color. A very thick, moussey, long-lasting off-white head is characteristic. The high protein content of wheat impairs clarity in this traditionally unfiltered style, although the level of haze is somewhat variable. Suspended yeast sediment can contribute to cloudiness. That's interesting that they mentioned that the variable or the appearance, like the clarity, is variable. You figured it'd just be hazy across the board. So, all right, so I guess that's normal for it not being like completely opaque. But anyways, I'm rambling. Let's get to the best part here. Prost. roast. You can see I took quite a big pull off that. So yeah, I mean, just like the Aroma, big bready, kind of thing on here. Like whole wheat bread, slight toast on it. Maillard products. Banana and I think it's more banana. I really don't get the clove. Like weissbiers tend to have like that kind of tingly clove sensation throughout the whole thing. The dunkleweizen, it's more like just bread or just banana. So yeah, this does have that banana bread kind of thing, but it's like it's like banana bread without the clove. Yeah, so lots of bready, malty, whole wheat bread up front. The banana just kind of lingers, in the background. Has like, a little bit of a sweet flavor to it. Once it starts to go down, then the banana like really pops, and the clove comes out a little. The clove basically comes out like as it's finishing, and then it kind of lingers a little. I mean, it's not nearly as spicy as a wheat beer or as a weissbier or Hefeweizen traditional, but it's there. So it's like you got all that stuff. It's just a little more tame, but that's because, like as the specs say, is because the malt character here is so much bigger. It kind of brings those phenols and esters down. Maybe a little bit of vanilla in there, and the hops very, very low. Just again, like the notes I said, earthy herbal kind of thing. Let's check the specs. Flavor: low to moderate strong banana and clove flavor. The balance and intensity of the phenol and ester components can vary, but the best examples are reasonably balanced and fairly prominent. Optionally, a very light to moderate vanilla character and or faint bubblegum notes can accentuate the banana flavor, sweetness, and roundness. Neither should be what? Dominant if present. The soft, somewhat bready, doughy, or grainy flavor of wheat is complementary, as is a richer caramel, toast, or bread crust flavor. I wouldn't say caramel, but yeah, toast, bread crust, definitely. The malty richness can be low to medium high and supports the yeast character. Yeah, I would say the malt richness is medium high. A roasted malt character is inappropriate. That's true. It's definitely not roasty. Like, it's just really slightly toasty. A spicy herbal or floral hop flavor is very low to none. I'd say, yeah, very low. And hop bitterness is very low to low. Yeah, I'd say very low. Well-rounded, flavorful, often somewhat malty palate with a relatively dry finish. It's true. It does finish. It finishes pretty clean. Again, this is really delicious beer. I think I'm gonna go 17 on this. Maybe I was thinking about going 18, but we'll see. Mouthfeel, medium. I'd probably say this is more like a medium body. It feels like a tiny bit thicker, but it's very, very smooth, soft, comfortable. High carbonation. Yeah, so refreshing. Yeah, definitely. It's very crushable, very sessionable. Fun, easy beer to drink. Let's check the specs. Mouthfeel. Medium light to medium full body. I'm putting it right there in the middle. Medium. Maybe medium light. The texture of wheat as well as yeast and suspension imparts the sensation of a fluffy, creamy fullness that may progress to a lighter finish aided by moderate to high carbonation. Effervescent. Isn't that redundant? High carbonation and effervescent. Yeah, so it's obviously right there on mouthfeel. I'm going to go the full 5 out of 5 on mouthfeel. Overall impression, I think I'm gonna say 9, which brings it up to a total score of 44. If I give it one more point somewhere else, I'd basically be going up to a 10. Yeah, maybe, I think I will. I think I'm gonna bump the flavor up to an 18, and I'll bump the overall impression up to a 10. So that gives you a total score of 46 out of 50. So this is a really excellent Dunkelweizen. I think I like the Schneiderweiss a little bit better, and this is, again, like we're splitting hairs on just 1 point, but I think it's excellent for the style, and I would definitely drink this a lot. So, and like I said, this is my first time having a Tucher beer. So, yeah. So 46 out of 50, 10 out of 10, excellent, outstanding, world-class beer. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it.
Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.